The potent Tesla Model Pi smartphone is a different product created in the style of Elon Musk that Tesla fans might anticipate. The phone will, however, face competition from other designs, including the well-known Apple iPhone. Today's video is about Tesla Pi phone versus Apple iPhone. Because it sells every smartphone it can produce, Apple has become a household name. With its yearly updated iPhones, the corporation, which has its headquarters in Cupertino, only sold about 200 million handsets last year. Apple excels in many areas, but soon there will be new competition. The power of the wealthiest man in the world, who has virtually limitless resources at his disposal to promote his new product with Musk's backing due to its track record of making anything it touches a success, is the driving force behind this most recent fight. The Tesla phone has all the makings of a hit. If it helps alleviate your worries, Tesla currently sells the most electric cars. In addition to launching and landing NASA astronauts, SpaceX quickly positions satellites in orbit for itself and others. His monotonous business is also pleasantly humming along under us. Millions of Musk supporters will want to use his phone in addition to their other Tesla. Additionally, millions of people back Musk. It is stated that Apple competes with Tesla before explaining the contrast between the Tesla Model Pi and the iPhone. Long-running electric vehicle speculations have been linked to the company that makes iPhones. Although the car hasn't yet been delivered, the conversations have persisted, and Musk did attempt to convince Tesla to switch to Apple when the manufacturer was ready, in the production phase. Meanwhile, Musk, as he described it, could not meet Apple CEO Tim Cook. In essence, Tesla flourished despite surviving. So how does the iPhone with the Tesla brand compare to the Apple iPhone? How will smartphones be made? Apple has a reputation for not making their phones to manufacture the components, such as the camera lens, chips, and displays. The company contracts out the actual product while still designing and testing them in the US. Partners are involved everywhere. Even Apple's main rival, Samsung, has provided commercial batteries. SINT Microelectronics in Switzerland make the gyroscope, and Bosch C-Tech makes the accelerometer in Germany. Two businesses put together the Apple phones. Foxconn and Pegatron are based in Taiwan but have facilities elsewhere. If Tesla keeps assembling its products, it might construct its facilities. Construction of an ED facility is different from building a phone manufacturing unit. The business might also move slowly and outsource the initial batches. From this point on, we'll evaluate the two phones against the well-known Pi model. According to rumors, the two phones' camera configurations are comparable to the Tesla model, the newest and most potent iPhone. As before, the 13 Pro sports 3 lenses on the back. There are 4 lenses on the iPhone. Wide-angle photography is possible with the iPhone thanks to its camera. For instance, you may use the iPhone to capture stunning images of the nighttime starry sky without needing long exposure. You could even use one lens to take pictures and another to record video. Right now, the iPhone's notch screen is its most distinctive feature. Apple's look became well known. Various sensors in the front camera are also located in the notch. Apple recently reduced the size, while other phone manufacturers experimented with new designs like a camera with perforations. The design is disliked by many users and wastes valuable screen real estate, but they must put up with it to use an Apple phone. On the other hand, the iPhone model doesn't have a notch or a punch, leaving the screen intact and aesthetically pleasing. Tesla acted impolitely by hiding the camera behind the screen, keeping it out of the way until you needed it. The fingerprint sensor is another feature included in the model iPhone but not in the iPhone. You can quickly unlock your iPhone by placing your finger on a particular screen area. It is advisable to wear a cover on the iPhone due to its textured matte glass back, which is prone to breaking when dropped. As soon as you open the box, at the back, a prominent Apple logo is visible. The enormous iPhone symbol on the back may change color depending on the illumination. The photochromic coating is to blame for this. The iPhone can be charged wirelessly or with a plug, albeit this has yet to be tried. The procedure's slowness compared to other highs worries many people. Both solar panels will be included, allowing you to use the sun's power to run it rather than looking for a socket. Tesla shouldn't have any trouble making this happen, considering that it has a plant that produces solar panels. Every year, Apple updates the iPhone's CPU. Despite this, subsequent advancements have not been very noteworthy, and the most recent iPhone uses a 15 Bionic processor. While the flagship model uses a second GPU, Tesla hasn't disclosed any information about the iPhone's processor, even though it is presumed necessary. This allows for cryptocurrency model mining using Python. Since Mars colonists will eventually use it, the iPhone will physically travel further than the iPhone. It is necessary to create a currency that will enable trade if humans want to dwell permanently on the red planet. He is producing Mars coins for this reason. Whether you are on Earth or Mars, you can call it Mars. Instead of using your wallet or credit cards, you can use your phone to buy groceries, gasoline, and other products. Since the model phone also uses or runs Musk narrowing technologies, it will require a strong CPU. which use implanted chips to attempt to interpret brain activity. However, there are other answers. Given that the technology aids in treating many medical conditions and may assist those who have speech impairments in verbally expressing their thoughts, it is not carried out with malice aforethought. Now, rumors are to blame for the iPhone 13's lack of a satellite connection. For quick internet, the iPhone may connect to Tesla's satellite service. You've undoubtedly heard of Starlink, one of Musk's newest projects that, although in beta, is already gaining ground quickly. Technically speaking, test participants are willing to pay $500 for the satellite dish and $99 per month to receive high-speed internet using SpaceX's Starlink satellites wherever they are on the planet. Soon, the program will exit beta and more users will sign up. It's interesting to see that SpaceX applied to offer some phone service. The full scope of the service's features has yet to be discovered. Without a doubt, the iPhone will gain from using the phone with other Tesla goods doesn't require buying a SIM card. Tesla car owners frequently use the iPhone app to operate their automobiles remotely. Since Tesla does not control the iPhone OS, the app will always be third-party software with some limitations. On the other hand, the Tesla Model iPhone will make it possible to communicate more directly with Tesla cars and other devices like solar panel and house batteries, systems for managing energy, etc. availability. Even though the iPhone has been around for a while, Apple still releases new versions yearly. Python is still being developed, though, because Tesla needs to finish the design and functionalities of the Tesla model. Nothing, however, indicates that it will take some time for availability. What are your thoughts on the Tesla Model phone's ability to compete with Apple's smartphone?